The story begins on a rainy day, one of those cozy, world-shrinking rains. Ethan ducked into a bookstore seeking shelter more than stories. The scent of old paper and coffee wrapped around him like a blanket. He wandered the aisles, fingers brushing unfamiliar spines, lost in thought. That's when he saw her. Claire sat in a worn armchair, a novel in her lap, gazing out at the rain. There was a quiet sadness in her eyes, a look Ethan recognized in himself. Drawn by something he couldn't name, he lingered near the poetry section. Their eyes met. For a moment the world paused. A silent understanding sparked between them. She offered a shy smile. He smiled back. He approached, heart pounding.
Is this a good one?
I've never read it, but it looks like it could be.
And just like that, they started talking about books, rain, dreams, and disappointments. The storm outside faded as their conversation deepened. They didn't know it, but they'd found shelter in each other. The rain stopped, but neither wanted to leave. Sometimes the universe puts you exactly where you need to be. For Ethan and Claire, it all began with a glance and a spark. And so, their story started. Their apartment was small and imperfect, but it was theirs, a canvas for their love. They painted walls, built crooked bookshelves, and laughed through the mess. Every floor became a memory. Slow dancing in the living room, no music needed. Love wasn't just the highs, there were silences, doubts, and tears. But the bookshelf filled with memories and love held them together. Their story, messy, real, and theirs, unfolded in every corner. The montage ends with quiet, uncertain hope. Their story continues. The end came quietly, on a sunlit morning. Ethan woke alone. The space beside him was cold. He found a single white envelope on the kitchen table. No name, but he knew. The apartment's happy memories pressed in as he picked up the letter, hands trembling.
Her handwriting was shaky. She wrote that she loved me but had lost herself. She needed to find that person again, alone.
The words were simple, devastating. He read them again and again, hoping they'd change, but they never did. He sat in silence, the letter clutched in his hand, numb. The apartment felt like a museum of a love now past. The silence was deafening, the sound of her absence. He was truly alone, heartbroken in a way he'd never known. The letter was her goodbye. For Ethan, it was the beginning of pain he didn't know how to survive. The yellow walls mocked him, the crooked bookshelf sagged with sadness. Every echo of laughter became a ghost. Sometimes the hardest part isn't the leaving, it's what's left behind. Ethan's world had changed with a single letter, and nothing would ever be the same. The days blurred grey. Ethan moved through life like a ghost. The apartment, once vibrant, felt empty and faded. He listened for her key in the door, but she never came. Her mug, her book, her echoes remained. He tried to move on. Friends, work, distractions, but she haunted every moment.
Are you okay? I miss you. Please, just let me know you're safe.
His messages went unanswered, each silence another heartbreak. One night, he found a box in the closet, her unsent letters. He read them all, her hopes, fears, love, and sadness.
I finally understood. She didn't stop loving me. She just couldn't love herself and me at the same time.
The longing was a physical ache, a weight in his chest. He kept her letters, a painful reminder and a glimmer of hope. They were proof their love had been real. Sometimes the only way to understand someone's pain is to read the words they never said. Ethan clung to those letters, searching for meaning in the silence. The apartment was full of memories, but emptier than ever. Healing felt impossible, but the letters kept him tethered to hope. In her absence, he found a new understanding. The ache remained, but so did the love. And that was enough to keep going. Months passed. Ethan found a new routine, but the ache lingered. He drove to the coast, needing the vastness of the ocean.
I walked the beach, the waves a comfort in the chaos.
He found the old bench where they'd once watched the sunset. Tucked in a crack was a weathered letter, her handwriting, faded but unmistakable.
She wrote about this bench, her regret, her confusion. Leaving me was the hardest thing she'd ever done. A part of her would always be waiting here.
The words hit him like a wave. She hadn't forgotten him. She was hurting too. A tear slipped down his cheek, not of sadness but understanding. The letter was a bridge across their silence.
For the first time in a long time, I felt hope.
The sea had given him back a piece of her. The sun set, painting the sky in hope and memory. Their story wasn't over. It was just on pause. The letter was proof. Love endures even through distance. Sometimes the universe returns what you thought you'd lost. Ethan left the bench changed, the ache softened by understanding. The ocean's vastness made his pain feel smaller, and hope at last returned. Ethan drove home, the letter guiding him. He found Claire, sent her a message. S1, as Ethan. I found your letter at the beach. She returned to their apartment. Both were nervous, changed by time and pain. They sat at the kitchen table, the same place he'd found her goodbye letter. There were tears, regret, but also love.
I had to leave to find myself, but I never stopped loving you.
I never stopped hoping you'd come back.
It wasn't an ending but a new beginning, a promise to heal, together. Their story, once broken, was beginning again, together. Years later, the apartment is changed. Walls now a calming blue, the bookshelf overflowing. Photos of adventures, friends and family fill the space. The quiet is no longer heavy, but peaceful. Ethan and Claire sit on the sofa, older, reading real books. Claire reaches for his hand. He smiles, a look full of history.
Love isn't just holding on. Sometimes it's letting go so you can return stronger.
Flashbacks show her leaving, her pain, her healing.
And sometimes love is about returning, brave enough to open the door again.
Their hands, wedding rings glinting, are a testament to resilience. True love isn't a fairy tale, it's a choice made every day. To stay, to listen, to grow, to return. The apartment is full of peace, earned through struggle. Their story is proof that love can survive storms. The quiet between them is companionable, a sign of souls who've weathered life together. They made it. The past is part of them, but so is the future. Love, in the end, is a journey home, and they are home together. The unsent letters are the soul of this story, raw, unfiltered truths made visible.
My letters were a cry for help, a confession, a map of my pain and love.
Reading them, I saw her struggle and my own heartbreak in a new light. The letters became a bridge.
The letter on the beach was hope, a message from the past that changed the future. It proved her love wasn't confined to their home. It existed in the world, waiting for him.
The letters are the power of the unsaid, the hidden landscape of every relationship.
They are our true north, guiding us through darkness and back to each other.
Sometimes the most important words are never spoken aloud, but written on the heart, waiting for the right moment to be read. The story ends not with a grand gesture, but with understanding. Love is found in the words we're brave enough to share, and those we keep safe until we're ready. The letters remain, a testament to their journey. Their love, imperfect and enduring, is their true north. In the end, it's not about never being lost. It's about finding your way back, again and again. That's the real story, and it's enough. And